I haven't really been DJing for very long. I've been DJing for about 6 months officially. I started about 2 years ago when I met an international DJ by the name of.
Hey guys, so before you tune into the interview that we had with G.Filth last week, I just wanted to let you guys know about our competition that we are currently running, which is ending on the 10th of September. So for all you bearded freaks, this is for you. If you don't want to know more about the competition, you're welcome to skip ahead a bit. But yeah, so for all of you guys that haven't seen yet, we are currently running a competition together with Mascot Mugs and Hairy Beast. Now, these are very cool accounts. They are currently available on our website, so you can check their profile arts and everything like that. But if you want to know more about them, please do go check them out. So I'll show you the prize now, but just to give you a little bit of more information. So first of all, the first rule of this competition is that you have to go and follow, if you're not already, follow Festivals for You, follow Mascot Mug, and follow Hairy Beast Beard Lover. All three of those accounts you have to be going and following on Instagram. Then the second thing you need to do is you need to take a cool or interesting snapshot of Elisha's beard. Yes, and then you're gonna take that photo, you're gonna post it on Instagram, and you're gonna tag all three accounts mentioned. Once you've done that, you'll then be entered into the draw, which will then be taking place on the 11th of September. Now, for the prize. So we'll start with the mascot mug stuff first. So as you can see, this is what a mascot mug looks like. It's got two sections. It's also got a cap. So let me show you first. So this section here, right, is where you put your drink in, your mix. So this will be your mix side of the things, okay? Then what happens is you put your alcohol in through over here, okay? It can take up to 8 tots, okay? So once you're done, you obviously put this back on. And then when you are ready to drink, all you do is you blow on this section, like so, and you blow, and it will actually physically blow out certain tots, if you can see, out through the spout over there. So what happens then is it actually mixes it in from the top down, and you can actually stir it a little bit, and then it mixes it perfectly. So all you have to do then is, once you say for instance you want a double tot, right, then you're still left with 6 tots in here. Then all you need to do is you need to only refill your mix and add more ice. That's it. You don't have to constantly grab your glass of alcohol and make sure that you always have the tot with you. This is all that you need now. Then the next thing that we'll be giving away is also a mascot, a hairy beast mug. Also this very cool packet together with some beard oil. Smells very nice. And also some shea butter for your beard, and also a comb to keep your beard nice and straight. So all of this will be together in the prize for the 10th of September for the winner that will be getting this awesome prize. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the interview that's about to take place, and we'll definitely be looking forward to you guys entering in this competition. Also one more thing, the winner of this prize will also be getting a Festivals for You t-shirt. Now this t-shirt is actually basically this image here, this lovely bearded man, which is actually technically me, but it's a long story on that, which I'll tell you guys one another day. But yeah, so that bearded man there will be on the t-shirt that you will be receiving. So yeah guys, enjoy the interview. Cheers. So for everyone that is watching this now on our Instagram, IGTV, and on our YouTube, unfortunately, this interview couldn't go live due to the fact that Instagram was being a bitch, or Telkom was being a bitch. We're not entirely sure. So welcome to our week 33 top DJ winner, G.Filth. He is a DJ from Gauteng, and he plays anything from techno to deep house music. How's it going, man?
Fine, thanks in yourself, Sheldon. Nice to finally meet you. Thank you for this opportunity. I think what you're doing is absolutely brilliant. Wanting the community to be able to know the other DJs and what they're doing in the industry, and it's creating a good community for us to get together and actually know what's out there and what we need to do to be original in our own field of work.
Thanks so much
But
for
yes,
that. It's
thank you for
really
having me.
appreciated. I'd like hearing that kind of feedback, especially from the DJs that I help. It's really quite awesome to hear that kind of feedback. It's very motivating in a sense. So tell us
I'm
more
glad
about
that
what
that's
made you decide to get into the DJ career path.
So I haven't really been DJing for very long. I've been DJing for about 6 months officially. I started about 2 years ago when I met an international DJ by the name of Yves Emmanuel Eekhout from Belgium. He goes by the name of USX. You can go check him out. Brilliant guy. Also plays techno, produces tech house for the Belgian market and overseas. So he came over actually here to do a small tour, and I actually met him through a friend, and we became a small group for the time being that he was here. This is in the meantime while I met Wayne D'Souza as well, and going to places and going with him. I was actually playing music in my car, and he was present, this DJ USX, and he actually thought that the music that I was playing was brilliant because I didn't really play music in the car. I stream everything wherever I go. So continuous 24/7 streaming music, and this guy actually enjoyed the music that I was playing and asked me to just send it to him, and then urged me that I should actually get into DJing. He said it's fun and it's brilliant and I've got the ear for it. And fortunately at the time before he left, I made friends with Wayne D'Souza, who took me under his wing, taught me the basics that I needed to know, which was brilliant. I enjoyed it. He taught me everything from etiquette to the basic equipment setup and what you need to count for. And then I went to Pioneer DJ Institute after I actually had a failed gig at Stone's, what's it called? Stone's Bedford View.
Oh, yeah.
Sad enough. And then I got some advice from Miles S at the time, and he's told me to go do a basic course at Pioneer. And I actually took that as constructive criticism. Went through to Pioneer, got a course, basic course done there, where I met Ulster Peterson about 6 months ago. And that man has taught me almost everything I know now besides the basics that Wayne D'Souza taught me.
So that's really awesome, man.
And then I started putting out content from what he taught me. He gave me the quality that I needed to put into my mixes and into my work, which became very powerhouse, full of underground music, from techno to tech house to deep tech. Those are basically the three main genres I enjoy. I also enjoy house music, and I can basically mix almost everything. Dabble not so much in the hip hop side of things. I like to keep it electronic music, specifically to the underground. But yes, that's where I'm at with that.
That's really awesome, man. And it's cool to hear that you are like a fresh one. So you're quite an up and coming, and yeah, it's quite cool to hear your starting roots as well with Wayne D'Souza, and also the fact that you actually went to Pioneer. Well, not went to, but taking the course at the Pioneer DJ Institute. I do know that a lot of people that want to get into the DJing career path, they don't know exactly where to start and all of that stuff. So this might actually kind of help them a bit to think about like where to go and focus their time on and that kind of stuff.
No, well, the one thing I would say is getting access to actual equipment to be able to learn on and practice on is a hell of a feat. Firstly, it's extremely expensive and not everybody has it. And if somebody does have it, it's probably a DJ, and you have to be friends with him for him to allow you to use it, which is
not even maybe. Sometimes not even maybe.
Yeah, but it all panned out for the best. I really wanted to do it, and that was the way to do it. And I went after it, and I got it done.
That's really awesome, man. So at the moment, how many outdoor or indoor gigs have you played in total so far?
So I've played about 3 gigs that weren't actually mine. I kind of jumped onto Wayne D'Souza and what J Funk said. They let me take over for a small bit and let me spin there. Outside, I've played at Pioneer's open session days, which went extremely well for where you play in the public and they actually give you some time. Like this past weekend, I went for about an hour on the outside session and yeah, it had some brilliant feedback. Got a couple of numbers for people that want to do some things and hopefully it will lead to something.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I'm sure that it will, because I mean, you're a really good DJ. I had to listen to the mix, and it's really quite epic, I must say. So yeah, I'm sure that you'll get a lot more gigs now.
Definitely.
So
It's all about getting that.
in which province have you played the most indoor and outdoor gigs combined so far?
I'll stay in Gauteng, so it would mainly be Gauteng. I
Okay.
want to go down to the Durban side of things as well as the Cape Town side of things, Reset Loop, Origin.
Yeah.
Those are the main places I want to go to. I hear they're insane. And also, I know there's a big stigmatism when it comes to DJing. Like, they won't just let you play in the underground scene if you play like just a basic bar or something. You literally have to be part of the group that plays that. So it's a tough thing, but it's a process.
Yeah, exactly. So what was your best gig to date that you've had so far?
It was definitely this weekend. I was a lot more how do you put it? Confident. I was a lot more confident. My music was on point. I took everything I learned, I put it out, and played 6 sets just for the public.
Oh, yeah.
And it went
And
very
how long
well.
was your set on that one?
About an hour. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
hour 15 minutes.
That's quite cool. And what made it so good? Like, did the crowd really react well enough for it, or did
Yeah.
you just feel more like in tune with your music that you were putting out?
Oh, well, surprisingly enough, I played deep tech and some very, very underground music like from Satronica, Thor Rickson, and Liu's music, which kind of surprisingly the public really enjoyed. I didn't think that they would like it. I thought that the public would prefer something more commercial, but they were quite open to the very deep house, deep tech type of
Oh,
scene.
yes.
People enjoy. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's cool,
shocking.
man. So, if there was one thing you would change about the South African music industry, what would it be?
To it's a very difficult question to answer that one. Um, to teach more people. The artists that are out there need to give new artists more opportunity. Like,
Mm,
give them a slot on your lineup. Obviously, listen to their mixes, see what they can do beforehand, but give them a little bit more opportunity. It's like I said, it's very difficult to get into the market because of the equipment that isn't available. And if somebody does show interest, they should try and nurture that person's interest and
exactly.
show them what they can. Because if it was hard for you to get there, make it easier for someone else to get there. You
Exactly.
know, and I think that would make the industry grow. The more people that get involved in it, the more people play, the more tricks and things they learn, the more it passes on to the rest of us and allows us to do a lot better at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. Would you create like a podcast just to showcase what you've learned so far and those kind of things in order to help up and
Oh,
coming DJs and that kind of stuff?
yes, definitely. Obviously, first we'll have to establish myself a lot better. I'm pushing towards that. I'm trying to get my content out on a lot more platforms, but yes, definitely get a podcast going eventually along the line for South Africans specifically.
Mm.
Do more work with people that like Pioneer that have facilities to do it, and hopefully get things rolling in that department. Need to have connections to do it, and you want to get the people that know what they're doing to help you at the end of
Yeah,
the day.
exactly, man. Exactly. So, who would you say has been your mentor in your DJ career path so far?
Definitely Wayne D'Souza and Ulster Peterson. Those two have been absolutely fantastic the whole way. Wayne D'Souza, wealth of information from etiquette being a DJ, from how you should play your music
Mm.
to what the basic quality factors are. And then Ulster Peterson just kicked it off to the bat, taught me the basic information like um, support the industry, pay for music, get high quality music when you play, set up and prepare for your gigs, how to professionally beat match, the different tricks and things you can do. Pioneer was a very good eye opener, and I made a good friend through being friends with Ulster from it. So those two would be the main people that taught me everything I know so far.
That's really awesome. And the fact is that we also had Wayne D'Souza, I think, a week or two ago on our reviews as well. So it's quite awesome to see like the connections, how the connections actually go through all of the DJs and so on. Like the one time we were featuring, I think it was 4 or 5 different DJs at a time, but we did it well, I didn't know it at the time, but those 5 DJs were all actually all connected, like Fred, they were all like proper friends, and we didn't know that. And then we ended up featuring them all in the same week, and they were all like tuning each other, who's the best DJ in that week, and that kind of stuff.
It must have been good banter for that time.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna do an Instagram deep dive now. Usually, since we do it on the phone, I usually take the phone to the computer screen. But this time we're going to do it around because we're doing it off of a computer. So I'm going to take the phone to the computer screen to show you, okay? So tell us what's going on over here.
So that's my little sister. And when we were younger, that was actually like our first day going to kindergarten in the East Strand. And my mom was like, no, she really just wants to take a photo really badly. And yeah, I decided to post it to show appreciation towards my sister, because my sister is quite awesome, and I think I've got one of the coolest sisters around.
That's awesome, really. Man. Yeah, no, like
very supportive. Loves the music I do, listens to all my mixes. Really great.
That's
sister.
Awesome, man. To have a family member that appreciates your music is always the best thing ever, especially when it's a sibling.
To be honest, my whole family has been quite fantastic about it. I mean, when I release a mix, my parents, even my mother shares it. My father shares it out. My sister, the whole family goes ape, and then shares it out to everyone, which is great. It means they enjoy my work and they actually do listen to it. They don't just share it to be like, we got your stuff out, we're here to support you. They actually do care, which is great. My mother has been awesome support in regards to that as well.
It's really awesome, man, and it's good to have that kind of support base. You know, it's always great when family members help each other out. It's really just the best thing ever. So, if you had to pick one song for 2019, or you can pick one song based off of 3 different genres, as we did it with Chalso Fabri in our last session. But if you had to pick one for 2019 or one from 3 different genres, what would your song choices be?
Techno. All right. Okay, let's start off with Tech House. I would say West End, Party Time. That's about my most favorite song. It's so hard to choose the rest of the genres because I can't just settle on one. I've got so much of it. There's an artist that made a song called Unkram. Damn it, where's my cellular device now when I need it? But yeah, mainly West End Party Time is my main one. The Crafts Anthology for Techno.
Yeah.
Great track as well. And Deep Tech, definitely, I wouldn't say it's my Deep Tech, but it would be Red is Right by Thor, Rixon and Lou, South African artists of Staytronica. Awesome track there.
Yeah, guys, you must definitely go and check those tracks out. Trust us, it's definitely worth a listen. So tell your fans one thing that they probably didn't know about you.
When they see me, they're going to fall over backwards because I'm over 2 meters tall.
Oh, geez, really?
Yes. Yeah, it's like the main thing. It's like the main thing. People come and ask me, how tall are you? And they don't realize that, you know what, I get it from each and every person, and I hear it from anyone. And I'm one of those people, like, I won't be ugly about it or anything. I'll talk to you, but I hate it. That's one of the things that people don't really know about me.
It's quite crazy because I'm only like 1.69, so you're like David and Goliath over here.
Yes, even my tall friends know I'm tall. Like, they even tell me I'm tall, so then you know you're tall. So.
It's quite crazy, man. But it must be quite fun though, because you always see up and above everyone else in the crowd when you're at like concerts or festivals or stuff like that.
Yes. But if it's a bit too full, like Electric Circus was very full at a stage. I thought I had people all around me. I couldn't even see my feet when I was walking through that crowd. It
Oh,
was
shit.
crazy.
Yeah,
You have your goods and your bads. I guess it happens. It's life.
yeah, exactly, man. So, okay, before we give you the plug, is there anything else that you want to tell the fans about yourself?
Yeah, I've got new things coming out. I'm going to be working on getting more into the production side of things. Just stay tuned. More is coming.
Awesome.
A lot more is coming.
Awesome stuff. So now's your plug. This is where you get to tell us anything that you have regarding new releases that you have coming up and also any gigs that you have coming up. It can be for the rest of the year. It can even be starting next year.
So I'm busy with creating more mixes to get them out, obviously, onto more platforms. I'm busy dealing with Ulster Peterson currently. I'm working on something with him in regards to playing a few opening gigs coming soon. Obviously, once it gets confirmed, I'll let you guys know a little bit more further on the time. But for time being, I'll be putting out more music by the end of this month, another mix for you guys to listen to. Specifically, I want to move a little bit away from techno and into tech house and give you guys a more upbeat type of vibe. Techno is very underground and personal, and I feel it's about time I start pumping you guys with some upbeat kickers, and that's planning. I will be working out on getting Mixcloud up and running. For some reason, it has been an issue for me. So I'm currently using another web-based platform that is in my bio on Instagram that you can follow. And I will be pushing out content a lot more sooner than once a month because the reactions I've been getting are insane and phenomenal. And thank you so much, everyone.
That's awesome, man. So lastly, is there something that you want to ask your fans that they can comment on in our IGTV or our YouTube channel after this video?
Yes. If they could be so kind as to give me a little bit of direction to what they feel I'm a lot better at tech house, techno with the more musical mixes I'm going to be bringing out. I'll be touching on the main underground genres from techno to tech house to deep tech and obviously deep house. But if you guys can, leave me a comment, let me know, pop me a message. I'm open to constructive criticism throughout the whole process.
Awesome stuff, guys. You heard that now. Please do drop your comments in on our IGTV whenever this is shown on our IGTV as well as on our YouTube channel. It would really mean a lot to both G.Filth and myself because I'd really appreciate to hear also the kind feedback, even if it's negative feedback. Any feedback is good feedback at the end of the day. Cool, guys, and this has been our Week 33 Top DJ Winner interview. We really appreciate your time for chatting with us, and it's really been epic. So sorry that we couldn't do the live interview with you, man. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do it. We'll be able to do maybe a Monday interview with you sometime further down in the line. But this time, that time, the G Chord will be taking over because he does the Monday segments.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for everything. Thanks for having me.
Awesome, man. Anytime. Cheers then.
You're listening to The Groove, Festivals For You weekly podcast where we bring the underground music scene to you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another lacquer episode of The Groove with me, Sheldon. So, today I wanted to start off this podcast by letting you guys know of a lacquer bearded hamper that we are going to be giving away in 2 weeks' time together with two other brands by the name of Hairy Beast and Mascot Mugs. So, what's included in this hamper, you might be wondering. So, first of all, on the Festivals For You side, we are going to be giving away a bearded shirt. Then on the Mascot Mugs side, they'll be giving away two awesome looking mugs. Very unique and very interesting. Definitely worth a check out. And lastly, Hairy Beast will be giving away some bearded oils, a shea butter, and a bearded comb. So if you haven't done it already, you need to go and check out the Instagram post that Festivals for You has created. But just a quick lowdown of the competition rules. So first of all, you will have to, if you haven't already, you'll have to go and follow Festivals for You, Hairy Beast Beard Lover, and lastly, you'll have to follow Mascot Mug. Once you've done all of that, you'll need to take a snapshot of your luscious beard and then take a picture, post it onto Instagram, and then tag all 3 accounts mentioned in this podcast. So yeah, guys, if you haven't done it already, definitely go and check it out. So today we have our week 33 top DJ Winner G.Filth, who is a DJ from Gauteng, and he plays anything from techno and deep house. You guys will definitely be enjoying this mix. So first up, we have Magic Number from Eddie Who, and then followed by Slow Mind from Daz. Enjoy, guys.
Watching.
listened to the first half of this lacquer mix from G.Filth. So the last tracks that were played were Primal Source from Space, Food, and Aura from Avior. Next up, we have Nova from Tales of Us, and then back to the funk with Space Food.
in the groove.
Alright guys, we are now at the end of the show. You just listened to Stay Awake from Max Kern Ayer, the Space Food remix. We just want to give a massive shout out to G.Filth for this lacquer mix. And guys, please, if you haven't done it yet, please go and check out the competition. You guys do not want to miss it. It is really an epic bearded hamper that you guys will be getting. Catch us next week Monday, in which G-Chord will be chatting to another awesome DJ that we have featured, and we'll be chatting next week Thursday to our week 34 top DJ. Check again guys. Cheers.